Ron P, the OG here with my prize picks props that I like for tonight. Today's date is 8/24/2022. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Suggest to others. All those things will be greatly appreciated. Let's do a brief review from last night. 3 plays I gave out last night, or 3 props that I gave out last night. 2 of them came through one push. Cedric Mullins over 5 fantasy points. Eric Haas over 0.5 total bases. The pitcher, Dane Denning, when I did the video, he was at 3.5. And even when I went to make that play, he had moved up to 4. And I did not use him in any of my plays last night. And he did end up getting a push last night at 4. I liked him at 3.5, but I didn't like him at 4. And I didn't use him at 4. So that's a little brief recap from last night. Let's get right into tonight. First player I'm looking at tonight is Rafael Devers, and we're looking at his hitter fantasy score. His prop for the night is 7.5. Let's look at him over on Props Cash. He is 4 for 20 against the pitcher he's facing tonight with 3 doubles, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Let's look at him on the bat. The bat got him at a projection of 10 fantasy points for the night. Projection of total bases of 2.23. Let's look at him on Fantasy Labs. They got him at a projection at 8.35 fantasy points. The bat is pretty bullish on him. Projection 7.5. I am leaning with the over on Devers tonight to go over the 7.5. As you can see, Prizepicks has changed it from saying over and under to more and less. So I'm going with the more on 7.5 fantasy points tonight. The second and final prop that I'm giving you for tonight is going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Toronto, and we're looking at his total bases props of 1.5. Let's look at him over on Props Cash. Pretty heavy favorite, -125 to go over 1.5 total bases tonight. Against the pitcher he's facing, he has 3 plate appearances, 1 single, 1 double. So 2 out of 3 against the pitcher he's facing. He's went over 1.5 total bases in 54% of the games this year against Boston. So he's had a great year against Boston. 7 out of 13 games he's had 1.5 total bases. I see only 4 games where he didn't absolutely do nothing. He does well against right-handed pitching. That's what he's facing tonight. Let's look at him over on the bat. The bat got him at a projection of 2.06 total bases for the night. That definitely meets my criteria of selecting the over. I pretty much like Guerrero to go over the prop of 1.5 total bases for the night. So I'm taking more than 1.5 total bases for the night. Pretty interesting that Prizepicks changed that from over under to more or less. But that is all I have for tonight. You can get all my picks over on Patreon. They may not be there every day, but most days you will have extra picks from the ones that I provide on the video. And again, you can get that over on Patreon. The link is down in the description. If you haven't liked this video, like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. All those things are greatly appreciated. Really, really, really appreciate those likes. Get those likes going. Hey, get me up on the algorithm. The more people get their eyes on it, the better quality content I can provide to you. So that's all I have for today. Until the next video. Peace. Ron P, the OG.